The engine is still running, and a half-empty coffee from this morning sits in the cup holder. In the front seat, a 31-year-old sits in a grocery store parking lot, doing quick mental math before going inside. They are not broke. In fact, they have plenty of money in their bank account. But the old habit never left, and the calculator in their head just runs automatically now. Their phone shows a shopping list color-coded by aisle. This is the same person who got a big raise last year and makes good money by any standard. Yet, a low-grade financial anxiety still sits in the passenger seat. This isn't a video about budgeting. It is about the 5 stages of money that millennials move through, and why most get stuck at stage 3. We will look at the stage where you stop overdrafting but still feel a quiet kind of broke, the stage where your income goes up but your savings go down, and the stage where your friends think you have changed. Plus, there is a 5th stage almost nobody reaches because no one told them it existed. I spend a lot of time studying how money moves through real life, looking at the behavioral patterns that textbooks leave out. If you feel like you are doing everything right but still falling behind, hit subscribe and like this video. Today we are mapping out why that feeling is real and how to fix it. Keep in mind this is for educational purposes only and is not official financial advice. Let us look at where you are right now because it is not where you think and it is not your fault. To understand where we are going, we have to look at how different things are for millennials today. The advice we got from our parents just does not fit the world we live in. For example, data shows that the median net worth for millennials at this stage in life is significantly lower than where previous generations were at the exact same age. It feels like an impossible gap. But the reasons are simple. Massive student debt arrived right when young adults should have started building their savings, and housing prices shot up much faster than normal wages. The rulebook literally changed after it was printed. It is like running a long race, looking down at your shoes for a second, and someone quietly moves the finish line 3 miles further away. This is not about blaming anyone or talking politics. It is just about seeing the real ground beneath our feet. Most millennials are not struggling because they are bad with money. They are struggling because the starting conditions were totally different. So that is the map. Now let us start climbing it, beginning with the level most people are stuck at right now without even knowing it. That parking lot feeling we talked about earlier is exactly what level 1 looks like. This is the survival stage, and it means living paycheck to paycheck even when you make a very decent salary. The real problem here is the difference between your income and your margin, which is just the extra money you have left over after paying for real needs. Without that extra space, even people who make great money are completely fragile. One surprise bill can ruin everything. In fact, a recent report from Lending Club showed that nearly half of all 6-figure earners still live paycheck to paycheck, often with less than $1,000 in savings. The darkest side of this level isn't just the math. It is the heavy mental exhaustion. Making hard choices about every single dollar creates serious decision fatigue. The constant mental load of financial scarcity wears you down every day, yet nobody else knows you are here. This level is completely invisible to the world. Then you get a raise, which brings you to level 2, the income trap. You feel excited, but somehow 3 months later you have the exact same amount of money left at the end of the month. This happens because of lifestyle inflation. It is not a character flaw, but rather a normal system response. Money behaves just like gas. It naturally expands to fill whatever container you put it in. This is the level where the dangerous comparison game starts. We see what our peers spend on social media and feel a quiet pressure to match them, like an invisible auction. Think about the last time your income went up. Did your savings rate go up by that same percentage? Or did that extra money just find somewhere to go? Level 3 is where things get genuinely interesting and genuinely dangerous. This is the exact moment you realize you have been playing the wrong game entirely. Welcome to Level 3, the awareness gap. Many people think that using budgeting apps and cutting out daily lattes will build real wealth, but that is a myth. The truth is that saving money on small things has a clear limit, while buying assets that grow in value does not. This level requires a huge shift from thinking only about your monthly income to focusing on your net worth, which is simply everything you own minus everything you owe. Most millennials have never actually calculated this number. Let us pause for a second and do a quick check. If you take everything you own and subtract everything you owe, That final number right now is your actual financial position. It is not your salary, and it is not your impressive job title. According to data from the Federal Reserve, the average net worth for millennials varies wildly, but many are surprised by how low their actual number is when they exclude debt. Because of this realization, this level is where friend groups start quietly separating. The people who reach this stage start making choices that look very weird from the outside. They might drive old cars, live in cheaper apartments, and say no to expensive trips. The dark side of the awareness gap is that it can feel very lonely. It creates a crab bucket dynamic, where people around you might try to pull you back down because your new habits make them uncomfortable. Once you get past that loneliness, you hit level 4, which is the momentum level. This is where your money finally starts working for you instead of you working for it. You stop focusing on what you can save and start focusing on what your money can buy to generate more wealth. It is the first time you feel real financial speed, but getting here means surviving the social pressure of level 3 first. Forget the actual numbers for just a second. You already know the feeling this level is about. It is the exact moment your job becomes a choice rather than a strict requirement. This is level 5, which is financial optionality. It usually happens when someone reaches $500,000 to over $1 million in net investments. At this point, the math behind making work optional starts to become very real. This level brings a massive social power shift because you can negotiate from a place of complete calm. You are no longer controlled by financial fear, and people in a room can instantly sense when you do not need anything from them. Even banks and financial advisors start treating you differently here, viewing you as a relationship worth keeping rather than just another account number. But there is a serious dark side to this level, and it involves a psychological idea called the arrival fallacy. This is a proven human tendency to feel no better after reaching a big goal than you did before you started. The paradox is that the people who work the hardest to reach level 5 are often the least prepared to enjoy it. The exact behaviors that built the wealth, like constant anxiety, extreme vigilance, and comparison, do not just turn off when you cross the finish line. It is like high-earning millennials who hit every single success benchmark but still feel completely behind. For example, data from the Schwab Modern Wealth Survey shows that what people say they need to feel truly wealthy just keeps climbing. This happens because of the hedonic treadmill, where your brain quickly adjusts to your new normal. Every single level ends up feeling exactly like the last one did before you hit it. Surveys show that the number people think is enough climbs in lockstep with their actual net worth. This is the 5th thing nobody warned you about. Seeing these levels clearly isn't about climbing faster. It is about choosing deliberately which level is actually yours before the system picks one for you. The real human truth is that the people who actually win this game are not the fastest climbers. They are the ones who decide in advance what enough looks like and then have the discipline to stop when they finally get there. You now know the 5 levels, the traps hidden inside each one, and the secret game that runs underneath it all. That is a powerful tool. Most people spend their entire careers stuck inside these levels without ever seeing the system from the outside. Think back to the person sitting in the parking lot doing mental math. The difference now is that you know exactly which level that habit belongs to and what it takes to move past it. The mental math itself is not the real problem. The problem is still doing it when you have reached level 4 and not realizing that the game has already changed. If this gave you a new way to see where you actually stand, subscribe to the channel. In the next video, we will break down the exact moment level 2 becomes a permanent trap and the one decision that determines which side of the line you end up on.